Hey girls! Looks like we are starting the day off today with some tea coming from Reddit. It looks like someone contacted the mods of this subreddit and asked to remain anonymous, but here's what they had to say.
I just felt I needed to speak on this because the lies and bragging she was saying is ridiculous. I honestly haven't thought about Amber in decades, but for some reason a video called Dancerlyn came up and I immediately recognized her, so I clicked and watched it. I'm mind blown over what she said, and I'm so confused because she was never a dancer, at least for Space. Let's get some facts out of the way. 1. Space was not a dance group but a company and education center located in Ukiah, California. 2. Amber was never on an official team, and the only reason we interacted was because she was involved with volunteering and would come to our competitions and pass out water and cheer for us from the side. 3. If you haven't guessed, she never choreographed.
I choreographed
any dances for my group or Space, and she sure didn't win us any competitions. 4. Space was very supportive of foster kids and underprivileged children and would invite them to be a part of dance groups. I remember Amber so well because when Tracy, who was our dance instructor at the time, tried to include her and get her to join groups, Amber would often throw tantrums and sit on the sidelines crying. The anonymous person ended with saying that Space is an incredible company and they don't want any hate directed towards them, especially since this happened 2 decades ago and most of the owners and instructors aren't there anymore.
This is one of her longest-running LAHS. It started at the beginning of her channel a decade ago and still continues to this day.
Number 18. Share a personal fact no one would ever guess about you. Ooh, that's a hard one. Fact that no one would guess about me. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to pause this and think about it, so. A fact that no one knows about me. A fact that no one would ever guess about me. I got one. Okay, I've mentioned this before. The question is, share a personal fact no one would ever guess about you. So I feel like looking at me, you see an obese person, obviously. So you think I never did things in my life. But when I was younger, I played softball. I played soccer, and I was a dancer. To me, the dancing part is more like closer to my heart because I was in love with dancing. I honestly thought I was going to make a career of it. I choreographed. I hate that word. I choreographed dances for myself to do talent shows, which I won every single one I ever did. I choreographed dances for other people. I know, right? So insane. So they could do them at talent shows. And they won, you know, first places. They did, you know, won second places and stuff like that. I was also in a dance group. It was called Space and SPACE, but it all stood for something which I'm not remembering at the moment.
SPACE stands for School of Performing Arts and Cultural Education and is a non-profit after-school performing arts program serving youth ages infant through 18.
And I would do dances in front of gigantic crowds, and I miss all that. And by looking at me, I don't think you would have ever guessed. I could sit here, do a little bit of a jig, but it's not the type of dancing that I used to do when I was younger. I was in talent shows, I was in a hip-hop dance group, I was on a jazz float. That's a whole other story within itself. I honestly adore dancing, and I can't dance like that anymore because my weight stops me. I used to dance. Dance was my life. If you guys have been watching me for a while, dance was my passion. It can't be now because I literally can't dance. My body prevents me from that. So it was really wild to see like how bad I did. Cook, 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 cook. Pow! So let's do this thing. Feel like making love. Little jig. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. What am I doing?
Zumba.
That's not Zumba, it's a fight.
You look like you were trying to.
You're like, yeah, let's get you guys 5 more steps.
Oh my god, you're doing good.
What?
You're doing good, keep going.
What? Come on, let's do it. Get it.
You're doing good.
Whatever. Hey.
So what do we think, girls? Do you believe this anonymous person? Have you always had doubts about this particular law? Do you need more proof? Let's discuss it down below.
I used to like dance, and now I can't really like hardcore dance, but I used to be in like a dance group. I do talent shows, I'd choreograph them, but then when I gained all this weight, like, impossible. I could still like move my butt good. I used to be in dance groups. I would choreograph dances to do in talent shows. Who am I? I'm gonna say choreograph. I would make up dances. Exhilarating feeling I have ever had.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, put your hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
Anywhere you go, give it on. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
I need people to know that like mental things is scary. Like, there are girls outside right now that are taking selfies in front of a rock wall. This is my life, and I do what I want.